Hey guys, so we're going to look at finding discounts. In this case, shops having a sale. There's 20% off store-wide, and you see an item that was listed for $50. So you want to find out how much money you're going to save or what your discount is, and you can then subtract that. So we want to find 20% of $50. Now, to find a percent of something, we need to think of percent, which we know per means out of, and cent means 100. So we need to think of our 20% as a fraction of 100. So our 20%, right, 20% of 50 can be rewritten like this. 20 over 100, and we're just going to multiply that then by 50, all right? Remember, when we multiply a fraction by a whole number, we can put, say 50 is 51, so we've got 20 over 100 times 50 over 1. When we multiply, we don't need to make our denominators the same. So I can just say, well, 20 times 50, well, 2 times 5 is 10. So 2 times 5 is 10. I've got an extra 0 for the 20, and I have an extra 0 for the 50. So 20 times 50 is 1,000. And then 100 times 1 is 100. So now I'm left with 1,000 over 100, and all I need to do now is to simplify that. I just want to scroll down. All I need to do now is to simplify, right? So I can cross out the zeros. So I've got 1 0 there, 1 0 there. Whatever I do to the top, I must do to the bottom. And that's better. I've got a 0 there and a 0 there. So 10 over 1 is just equal to 10. So remember, the question was, what is 20% of $50? And I'm going to maintain those units, 20% of $50. I must therefore say, well, that's $10. So let's do another one. We'll do 20% again, and then I might do an example with a different one. Let's say I need to find 20% of, let's go 70. And we'll go dollars again. So 20% of $70, right? Remember, percent means out of 100. So 20% is the same as 20 100ths. And you could write it as a decimal as well, but we're going to stick with fractions for now. Times 70 ones. So 20 100ths times 70 ones. When we multiply fractions, I multiply the numerators together. So 20 times 70. Remember that 2 times 7 is 14. Then I have a 0 for the 20 and a 0 for 70. So we've got 1,400 divided by 100. And just like last time, I'm going to simplify by crossing out the zeros. 1, 2 zeros, and that leaves me with 14 over 1, which is the same as $14. So I save $14 during this sale. So that's 20%. I said I'd do a different example. Let's do a different example. Let's go, I don't know, let's say 35%. All right, so I'm going to change from green as well, just to be different. Let's go blue. 35%. So now this other store's got a better sale. There's 35% off, and I want to figure out my discount. So 35% of, let's say, $60. 35% of $60. Remember that 35% can be written as 35 out of 100 per 100. 35 over 100 times 60 over 1. 35%. Right, so now I need to do 35 times 60 over 100 times 1. I'll do that one first because it's easy. 35 times 60, well, I'm going to use some mental maths, because you could then, if you need to, if you want to, you could then go and do a long multiplication. But I think we can do this in our heads. We can say, well, 3 times 6. 3 times 6 is 18. 3.5, but we're going to go 3.5 times 6 is 18, plus half of 6 is 3, which gives us 21, right? And then I need to add a 0 there, and I need to add a 0 there. So we've got 2,100 divided by 100. And same as last time, let's cross out the extra zeros, divide that by 100. Really what we're doing here is saying 2,100 divided by 100, aren't we? And we get 21.